food for thought. And this is coming from a true story. Whenever you make the decision to find yourself into friendships, relationships, any type of ship, can I implore you to ensure that you have some kind of courtship period or some kind of dating period? And stick a pin, let me tell you why. In order to save yourself years of waste and years of just not feeling fulfilled, have some time where you get to do some inquiry and also lay your cards on the table and find out if spiritually you're aligned, not just physically. Because here's the biggest problem I think we have. A lot of people go into ships because there's something attached. Me I go in a relationship here because I'm man have things, I want the things, I'm gonna have to work and all of these things. And you go in it because these things are attached to it. I'm going into this thing because this person has this particular physical look. You're not thinking about spiritually if you connect or not. Here's the problem with that. When these things start to linger, swindle, diminish, which it always will, there's going to be fluctuation as it is in anything. Then the love that you have attached to these particular things, them are go up and down too. But here's the deeper thing. For this particular story that I'm talking about, we're talking about a lady who is married to somebody who is well off, according to what woman would have said, have money and have to work. And she's been in it for 18 years. Kids and everything aligned, as you would expect, because life was good. The problem she's facing now is she went into this with something attached. This was a well-met, well-kept person that she could be with. And she had kids with him. And obviously over the time, she loves this person. But here's the problem. She did not give herself time. While he was laying out to her, this is what I want in a wife. I want a wife who will sit down, look about my kids, be a homebody because I am a homebody. He stated all these things in the beginning. She, however, really soul deep wants to be her own entrepreneur. She wants to travel the world. She has a lot of these things on a bucket list that she never told him about. Here's the problem with that. 18 years down the line, she has been settling, doing a good life, but she has been settling soul deep in order to keep this facade that she's happy. And what happens is, soul is a little bit tricky, can be cheeky too. It keeps eating up on her over time. So boy, I still would have liked to have my own business and him have so much business, but he keep on tell me saying nah, go support me in no business because he wants me at home. I'm like the trophy wife type of thing. And 18 years down the line, she's now indicating, listen, I want a separation or I have to do these things. He's adamant, listen, this is what I told you from beginning. No wife of mine is going to do this. What does she do? Does she continue living her life not soulful, or does she leave? What do you think? Because somebody asking me a question like this, Nikki, what do I do? Me really can't tell her what to do, and here is why. It is 18 years down, but at the end of the day, she has to suffice and decide, what are the things that really lights me up? What are the things that are best for me as a human, as an individual, as a person? And am I going to be feeling fulfilled if I should die tomorrow and not at least try to accomplish these things that are so deep to me? Listen to me. For everybody else out there who is looking any kind of ships, have some courtship time. Put the question them out on the table, even if you have to write them down on a piece of paper to make sure you don't forget anything. Do you want kids? Do you want to be an entrepreneur? Do you want to be independent? What does traveling look like for you? Spiritually also, that was another big one because he is not very religious at all. Putting them not allowed to go to church because church are confused their brain according to him. And now she's like being spiritually awakened and she hide and I got church. Have mercy. She did not speak to him about these things that are vital and important. So what would you advise this person to do? My advice is be your truest self. And while I'm on the topic, if you are true to yourself, let me tell you something. Universe, God, any deity that you pray to or you believe in aligns you with the right person for you. Somebody who is just going to fit in like a puzzle piece. The problem most of us are having is we are traveling this road with people that is taking us on so many detours because the GPS that God has for us as an individual on the same road them depend. And me have to blame on because you don't never lay on a card out on the table, you never date, you never ask no question, you just going at something with an attachment because it looks on the outside like it's pretty and it's nice. But what about your soul? What about soul deep? What about spiritual deep? How do you feel? If you feel fulfilled every morning you wake up and say, yeah, I live my fullest life, God good. I'd like to know what you say to a person like this. And we know a heap of people will stay so. We're in these situations. And the worst thing is, the family on the two sides of gear hell because they must say she an idiot because all of a sudden she wants to live a perfect relationship, not understanding so deep how much she wants to really just live a life fulfilled for her. What would you do? I don't know what kind of ships you're trying to get in today, but whatever kind of ship you're not trying to get in, please start date. Write down the paper, them, give them some tests, see if them pass it. And if they don't, it's okay. Pray upon it. The right one is just around the corner. I'll go about my good business, but I'm just leaving you with this today to say, please do not have these ships with attachment. They might get on in a problem. I would love to hear what advice you would give to a friend who asks you this.